Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is 5:30 in the morning. I'm getting myself a cup of coffee. Today I'm going to talk about how to buy Bitcoin. I have a previous video out about how to buy Bitcoin if you don't understand it and you don't trust it. This video is going to be how to buy Bitcoin for those people who are a little bit more interested in how I actually buy Bitcoin and how I trade Bitcoin. I've been doing this for kind of a long time. This video is not advice. I don't know that I necessarily do it the best way that can possibly be done. This is just how I do it, and I have made quite a lot of money doing it this way. I've been trading cryptocurrency for about 10 years now, and I've made a lot of the mistakes that there are to be made. And I have figured out different ways that I can protect myself from the mistakes that you might possibly make. So I'm going to go into how I do it. So first step is what we're going to do is we're going to open ourselves up a Coinbase account. I like to use Coinbase. I like to use Kraken. I like to use crypto.com. I'll talk about why I use multiple different exchanges later, but let's pull up Coinbase real quick. Coinbase is going to pop up. The main thing that I want you to do is go ahead and set up your Coinbase account. It will have you take a picture of yourself. It will have you take a picture of your ID on your phone. That's why I like doing it on my phone. And then once you get into here, you want to go to the little dots on the top left corner and see where it says here Coinbase Advanced for professional traders. You want to check that on. And the reason that we want to turn that on is because this is going to give us the advanced mode trading, and the fees on trading are actually much lower. Now, are we professional traders? Are we going to trade in and out? Are we going to do a lot of day trading? No, we're not. However, switching to the advanced mode in Coinbase is going to allow us to trade at much lower fees, which is fantastic. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab our Bitcoin USD pair, and we're going to click the buy button. We are going to set market orders regularly, and I actually don't have like a bunch of cash on here right now, so you can just click buy 25% of your portfolio, buy 50% of your portfolio, 75 or max. I have like 50 cents on here right now because all of my money is actually in coins at the minute. So, but you go ahead and execute that order. So I've got about $6,000 on the exchange at the minute in a bunch of different coins. I would not recommend, if you're brand new, that you buy a bunch of different coins like I have here. I have SUI, I have NEAR, I have AVAX, I have Uniswap, I have Aave, ADA. I wouldn't recommend that you buy all those different types of coins. Just buy Bitcoin. You could maybe buy some Solana as well if you want to have a little bit more exposure to Solana. But other than that, stick to Bitcoin. Maybe stick to Solana if you really want to have multiple coins. But only buy a couple of coins. And the main thing also is do not keep a lot of money on the exchange. Like I have $6,000 on here right now. The max that I would keep on the exchange is about 10 grand. That might seem like a lot of money to a lot of people. However, what you should keep on the exchange is whatever amount of money that it takes you maybe a month or two to save up. That should be the maximum amount of money that you keep on the exchange. Once we have our Bitcoin on the exchanges, we're going to get ourselves a ledger device. Okay, so one of the reasons that we want to get our money off of Coinbase is because oftentimes Coinbase has issues. So here, their servers are busy and they're looking into the problem. They expect issues. It is what it is. Currently, I can still trade this money on my phone for whatever reason. It's not working on the computer application. But the next thing that we can do is we can actually jump into our portfolio, and we're going to click on this transfer button over here, and we're going to send crypto. I need to make sure that I'm using my correct wallet here. So I have this Nano Plus ledger. So I plug this guy into my USB stick. It's got a little cable here. And what I want to do is actually move my Bitcoin. I could move any of my other stuff, but let's say I've got $50 for the Bitcoin right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the Ledger application. Now, the Ledger application is not perfect either, guys. So I've got about $12,000 on the Ledger. This is about the max amount of money that I want to keep on my Ledger device. You can also use other devices and other exchanges to spread your money out across multiple different places. That way, if there's any problems with any of the different applications that you're using to trade cryptocurrency on, you're not losing all of your money at once. You're only losing small amounts. You should have like 1% of your portfolio in 100 different places. The more spread out you are, the safer you are, but also the more of a pain in the ass it is to manage all of your different accounts and remember where all your crypto is. So spread yourself, not super, super thin, but you don't want to be really thick in one location, not even on the ledger. There are problems with ledger. Granted, there are also other hard wallet devices that you can get. I've been looking into expanding and getting additional new hard wallet devices. I currently have 2 ledgers. I'm not super happy about the fact that I got 2 ledgers. I wish I'd gotten 2 different brands of hard wallet. But again, I am still learning how to do this as well. We're going to go into the accounts. We're going to go to Bitcoin. We're going to receive Bitcoin to that Bitcoin wallet. And then it wants me to plug in my device, which it is plugged in. I'm going to type in my password on this guy right here. And it's kind of a pain in the ass to use these things. Way easier than actually working with the mainnet. Okay, so the Bitcoin app is ready. It's way easier than using the mainnet, guys. I also have a dataless wallet where I keep Bitcoin on my actual hard drives. You can keep them on a thumb drive or on a hard drive. That is even more of a pain in the ass than this. So here's my keys. I'm going to copy that address, and I'm going to I'm actually just going to paste right here. Okay, utilize that one. And then I'm going to double check that this is accurate, this is correct, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to read, I can see it on here. Just going to double check that that's correct up there, and it is. I'll preview the send one more time, double check on my device, make sure that it is the correct key. Yeah, sure, it's the correct key. I'm going to block it out. Okay, so now this is going to make me use Windows Hello because I have multi-factor on my phone as well. So I'm going to pull up my camera, and this can be sometimes a pain in the ass. Oh, you got to put it on photo mode. Boom. Utilize my phone. That way I have Face ID as well as my ledger device, as well as a 2-factor that I have to use Duo Push to do 2-factor that way. So there's like 1,000 different factors to move money. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do it just for $50. And like you will see that it did actually charge me like $1 to move it. So I don't necessarily do those types of trades all the time. However, moving your money around on a mainnet like that, moving it to the ledger, you move it to a MetaMask wallet. You can hold some of it on crypto.com. You can hold some of it on kraken.com. And if you have your money spread out across all these different places, this is kind of my trading portfolio for other nonsense. I wonder how long it actually recorded for. Maybe it didn't record me doing that. Anyway, guys, that is how I trade cryptocurrency. I keep a little bit of money across a bunch of different exchanges. From within the Ledger app, you will have to connect your hardware device, but you can also trade from within the Ledger app to USDC or something like that. I don't do that unless there is some type of an emergency. Having said that, if you ever have to hop on to the ledger itself, and for whatever reason Coinbase is down, Kraken is down, crypto.com is down, you're not able to trade and you have to get your money out of your crypto tokens, you can in fact trade directly on Uniswap with your ledger device. You can trade directly within the ledger application. So that is how I do things. Guys, like I said, this is not advice. I'm not saying that you should do it this way or you should do it any other way. Just saying, if you are interested in doing it the way that I do it, I've been reasonably successful with it, and now the information is out there. There's nothing super difficult about how I do it. I just buy super low. I hold it on a bunch of different platforms. And then I wait for the massive crypto run up, and then I dump on everybody, and it's pretty awesome.